Welcome back to Living Local on this Motivational Monday. The effects of COVID-19 caused massive changes to our daily lives, many of which we are still dealing with today. As we begin to transition back to normal routines, the adjustment may come with a wide range of experiences and emotions. Empowerment coach Elias Patras joins us via Zoom with how to use this transition as an opportunity for self-growth. Elias, thank you so much for taking the time to connect with us today.
Thank you for having me back on. I appreciate it.
So, Elias, how would you describe the new norm?
The new norm, wow. The new norm is really, I think we have a mindfulness that's happening, a mindfulness of everything that we do. And we're so used to being in that rat race, getting up, getting our coffee, going to work, 1, 2, 3, and going back to what we think we're doing. Well, with social distancing and everything else that's going on in our world, the new norm is about mindfulness and awareness. And that has to start and come from within.
Absolutely. I have definitely noticed that, when you strip away all of the distractions, you're really only left with mindfulness. And in your opinion, Elias, what opportunities for growth do you think the pandemic created?
Wow. I'm going to even speak personally. I think for myself alone, it has given me a chance to go within to really say, what is important? It is being on the phone constantly so important, or am I allowing myself time to just relax, just time to be out in nature, to really reevaluate, am I connecting with people the way that I need to? Am I connecting with myself the way I need to? So I've talked to many friends, many clients, they're all feeling the same way.
Elias, we have all heard the age-old phrase, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And I think that many of us experience that just with connecting with people as you're talking about and making that a priority because we weren't physically able to spend time with many of our loved ones. It's definitely something that I've taken away from it. Why do you think it is so important for us to take those benefits and carry them with us as we move forward?
Because as we move forward, people have been wanting connection. People have been wanting connection on many levels. And we, like you just said, we take those for advantage. We take those to an advantage and even a disadvantage where like, oh, I'll catch you up with tomorrow. I'll be with you here. Or can I call you? Well, what happens if that phone call never happens? So during this time, I think the mindfulness of I am in the moment, I am going to be here with you. And the most important thing that I think we can all take away from this is, are you being present? Are you being your authentic self?
Oh, Elias, I love that. Being present is something that I think is so important. And when you take those distractions away, I think hopefully many of us were able to become more present during quarantine. Now, you created the 12 Zen things for moving forward. Can you walk us through those?
I can. And I'll say this, I borrowed them. I borrowed the Zen things from different teachings. So, do one thing at a time. Instead of like you have it's just that old saying, how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. So do one thing at a time. Be present in everything that you do. If it's playing with your child, be there with your child for those 15, 20 minutes. If it means that you have to answer a phone call and do this, you're taking away from that time. Those 15, 20 minutes can mean a lot. Do things slowly and deliberately is number 2. We're used to rush. Are we enjoying it? A friend of mine once said, I love this piece of chocolate cake. And I said, you just ate it. And she said, well, it was so good. I said, did you enjoy every bite? Did you enjoy how that frosting tasted? Or are you going to have it, you ate it so fast that you're asking for another slice to go?
Right. I've always heard that if you truly love something, you'll take your time with it. And that applies to food too, I think.
Also, it's about number three would be doing it completely. How do we finish what we started?
Mm.
You know, how many times I'll say in the old norm, do we just like leave things all over the place? Or I got to get that tomorrow and I got to finish that up. Do something, focus on it and do it. And that's the whole thing about being present. Number four is do less. Do less. Why do you have to do all 20 things? Do less. Put space between things is number five. So during this time, I have learned to, being on social media so much lately, because this is how it has to be right now, I have taken breaks and, put into my calendar, walk for 15 minutes, go sit outside for 15 minutes. I've had to put those spaces in between. Otherwise, I could be on the computer for 12 hours. Develop rituals. I love this one. Number 6. I love this one. Develop rituals. Develop rituals is doing something that you enjoy. Maybe it's, and it's all about food with me. Maybe it's making breakfast and having that mindfulness of, this is going to be a good morning. Every time I make breakfast or every time I make coffee, I am putting out there, I'm putting my intention, my prayers, my vibes, whatever you want to say, for as everybody sits down, this is going to be the start of a good day.
I love that one, and I think that that is something that many of us missed during quarantine because we were out of our normal routines, and so our regular rituals were kind of stripped away from us. And so I think that that was something we heard from so many coaches and teachers, is to continue keeping those rituals, and I love that sentiment moving forward too. All right, let's keep going, Elias.
Okay, number 7, designate time for certain things. So, even though many of us are still doing, social distancing and everything, I miss that time with friends. So if it means we're going to go grab a cup of coffee, I'm going to designate, hey, I'm going to have this time with you. We'll distance and we'll still share. So I can have that 1 hour that I normally had in my normal routine of, I need to connect. Whatever that certain thing is for you. If it means I need to be with, my kids, I'm going to make sure that from 7 to 8, that is that time. Again, I go back to the whole piece about being present. Number 8, devote time for sitting. When do we just sit? When do we just sit and not think and just enjoy? So I'd like to even add, devote time to sitting in nature.
Ooh, I love that one, and it's
That's a
so
good
it's such
one.
a great place to meditate too.
No, Number 9, smile and serve others. What does that mean, smile and serve others? You know what? Some people are wearing a mask, and I tell people, smile with your eyes, because that's a whole difference of than just, walking around with just, we have to make eye contact. If you're wearing a mask, you can't be looking down. I've tried it. I've tripped over my own 2 feet. So we need to be present and smile and do stuff from the heart. We really, it's about that connection. It is about, I think this time out that we had is about going back to, how do we connect with others? So
Yes,
serving others, connecting with others.
and smile with
Number
those
10,
eyes.
yes. Number 10, make cleaning and cooking become meditation. My mom always told me, if you cook food with love, it's going to taste great. If you cook it without love, it's not going to be that good. So make it a family thing where you're all cooking together and you're like doing things that you enjoy, and be mindful of, look at how green this lettuce is, and wow, I actually grew this in my own garden, or just being mindful of every step that you take. Mindfulness, gratefulness, presence. That's what I keep on saying. And number 11, think about what is necessary. Is it so important that I need to drop what I'm doing and take that phone call? Is it so important that I need to cut things short? What is truly necessary in this moment? And the last one is live simply. Instead of shoving everything into our time slot, how can we just enjoy each time that we do have with ourselves or others?
Love that. Elias, thank you so much for your thoughts today and for sharing the 12 Zen things for moving forward. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, for more information, you can find Elias Patras on Facebook. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.